Welcome to Just Listen Books channel. Immerse yourself in the world of literature as we summarize books and deliver them in audio form. Perfect for your car rides, travels, and daily activities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Can't Hurt Me. Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds by David Goggins is an autobiographical self-help book that delves into the extraordinary life of David Goggins, a retired Navy SEAL, ultramarathon runner, ultra-distance cyclist, and triathlete. Known for his incredible physical endurance and mental resilience, Goggins shares his journey from a troubled childhood filled with poverty, prejudice, and physical abuse to becoming one of the world's top endurance athletes and a U.S. Armed Forces icon. The book is structured around Goggins' life story, interwoven with practical advice and challenges for the reader to apply the principles that have shaped his mindset and life philosophy. Here's a detailed summary of the key themes and lessons in the book. Chapter 1. Childhood and Early Life. David Goggins' childhood and early life were characterized by a series of profound challenges that shaped his indomitable spirit and mental toughness. Growing up in Buffalo, New York, Goggins was subjected to severe poverty, which was one of the first hurdles he encountered. His family lived in a neighborhood where they were one of the few African-American families, exposing Goggins to racism and prejudice from a young age. This environment of external hostility contributed to a sense of isolation and adversity that would later fuel his drive to prove himself. Another significant aspect of Goggins' early life was his turbulent relationship with his father. His father was abusive, both physically and emotionally, creating a household environment filled with fear and suffering. This abuse wasn't limited to the home. His father owned a roller skating rink where Goggins and his brother were forced to work long hours, often until the early hours of the morning, which affected Goggins' performance in school and his overall well-being. Academically, Goggins struggled with a learning disability, which made his schoolwork particularly challenging. His difficulties in school were compounded by the lack of support and understanding from his educators and peers, further alienating him. However, it was through these academic struggles that Goggins began to develop a work ethic that would define his character. He learned to persevere, dedicating long hours to study and homework, often late into the night after enduring the day's labor and abuse. Despite these overwhelming obstacles, Goggins harbored a deep-seated desire to rise above his circumstances. This desire was not born out of a wish for material success, but from a need to prove to himself and others that he was not defined by his hardships. Goggins' early experiences with adversity taught him valuable lessons in resilience, hard work, and the importance of confronting one's fears and limitations. The foundation of mental toughness that Goggins built during his childhood was not merely a product of enduring hardship, but of actively choosing to fight against his circumstances. He realized early on that if he wanted his life to be different, he would have to be the one to make it happen. This realization marked the beginning of Goggins' journey of self-transformation, a journey characterized by an unyielding commitment to pushing his limits and defying the odds stacked against him. Chapter 2. The Power of Mindset. The concept of the 40% rule is a cornerstone of David Goggins' philosophy and serves as a testament to the incredible power of mindset in overcoming adversity. According to this rule, when individuals face extreme stress or reach a point where they feel they can't go any further, they are typically only at 40% of their true potential. This suggests that the majority of people have a vast reservoir of untapped mental and physical capabilities that remain dormant until they are pushed beyond their comfort zones. Goggins' life is a practical illustration of this principle. Through his experiences in enduring the grueling training for the Navy SEALs, ultramarathons, and other extreme challenges, he discovered that the limitations he once thought were insurmountable were often mental barriers, rather than physical ones. By cultivating a strong mindset, he was able to push past these mental barriers and access a greater level of performance and endurance. The 40% rule is not just about physical endurance, it's about mental resilience. Goggins argues that the mind is the primary battlefield where our limits are tested and extended. When faced with difficult situations, the mind often signals the body to stop as a protective measure. However, with the right mindset, one can learn to ignore these signals and push through the discomfort to achieve goals that seem out of reach. To harness the power of this mindset, Goggins advocates for a practice of mental conditioning. Just as one would train their body for a marathon, Goggins suggests training the mind to endure and overcome adversity. This involves regularly stepping out of one's comfort zone, facing fears, and undertaking challenges that test one's limits. Through this process, individuals can gradually expand their mental calluses, making them more resilient in the face of future challenges. Goggins also emphasizes the importance of self-talk and visualization in building a powerful mindset. By maintaining a positive and determined internal dialogue, individuals can counteract negative thoughts and emotions that may arise during difficult times. Visualization, on the other hand, involves picturing oneself succeeding in challenging situations, thereby building confidence and reducing anxiety. Ultimately, the 40% rule is a call to action for individuals to reassess their perceived limits and recognize the immense potential that lies within. Goggins's message is clear. By mastering the mind and adopting a relentless mindset, one can defy the odds and achieve extraordinary feats. This principle is applicable not only in the realm of physical endurance, but in all areas of life where challenges arise. Chapter 3. Accountability. Mirror. The accountability mirror is a powerful tool introduced by David Goggins to foster self-discipline, honesty, and personal growth. This concept involves using a literal mirror as a metaphorical reflection of one's true self, not just physically but in terms of character, actions, and commitments. Goggins used this practice as a daily ritual to confront his own realities, set his intentions, and reinforce his accountability to himself. Daily reflection and honesty. Each day, Goggins would stand in front of a mirror and engage in a raw, unfiltered dialogue with himself. This was not about vanity or superficial self-assurance. It was an exercise in confronting the hard truths about his actions, habits, and progress toward his goals. The mirror served as a tool to strip away any delusions or excuses, forcing Goggins to acknowledge his strengths and weaknesses openly. Setting and reviewing goals. In these moments of reflection, Goggins would also review his short-term and long-term goals, ensuring that they were always at the forefront of his mind. This practice helped him maintain a clear vision of what he was working towards, keeping his focus sharp and his motivation high. By regularly revisiting his goals, he could assess his progress and adjust his strategies as needed. Reinforcing commitments. The accountability mirror was also a daily reaffirmation of Goggins's commitments to himself. It was a reminder of the promises he had made to overcome his limitations and achieve his goals. This ritualistic reinforcement helped embed these commitments deep within his psyche, making them a fundamental part of his identity and driving force behind his actions. Cultivating self-discipline. Perhaps most importantly, the accountability mirror cultivated an intense level of self-discipline in Goggins. By holding himself accountable every day, he developed a relentless work ethic and an unwavering commitment to his personal development. This discipline became a key element of his success in various endeavors, from military service to endurance racing. Encouraging self-improvement. Beyond maintaining focus and discipline, the accountability mirror encouraged continuous self-improvement. By honestly evaluating his performance and behaviors, Goggins could identify areas for growth and take proactive steps to address them. This commitment to self-improvement was not driven by self-criticism, but by a genuine desire to unlock his full potential. The accountability mirror concept is a testament to the power of self-reflection, honesty, and personal accountability. By adopting this practice, Goggins was able to maintain a laser focus on his objectives, cultivate a strong sense of discipline, and continuously strive for personal excellence. This tool underscores the importance of taking full responsibility for one's own life and actions, a principle that can be applied by anyone seeking to achieve their own goals and overcome their challenges. Chapter 4. Facing Fears. David Goggins's approach to facing and overcoming fears is a central theme in his life story and serves as a powerful lesson in resilience and personal transformation. His experiences demonstrate that confronting fears is not just about the act of overcoming a specific challenge, but about fundamentally changing one's relationship with fear itself. Learning to swim. One of the most significant fears Goggins had to confront was his fear of water. This was a considerable obstacle, especially given his ambition to become a Navy SEAL, a role that demands a high level of aquatic skill and comfort. Goggins's fear was not just a mild discomfort, but a profound phobia that could have easily deterred him from pursuing his goal. However, instead of allowing this fear to dictate his path, he chose to face it head-on. He embarked on a rigorous training regimen to learn how to swim and become proficient in water-based activities. This process was not just about acquiring a new skill, but about confronting and overcoming a deep-seated fear, proving to himself that he could conquer his limitations. Enduring Navy SEALs. Hell Week. Perhaps the most vivid illustration of Goggins facing his fears is his experience with the Navy SEALs Hell Week, a notorious part of the SEAL training that is designed to push candidates to their physical, mental, and emotional limits. Goggins didn't just endure Hell Week once, he went through it 3 times, a testament to his incredible mental fortitude. Each time he faced not just the physical demands of the training, but also the mental battle against doubt, fear, and the temptation to quit. By persisting through this grueling ordeal, Goggins demonstrated an extraordinary ability to confront fear and discomfort, turning these experiences into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Confronting the mental battle. Goggins's approach to facing fears extends beyond physical challenges. It encompasses a mental and psychological dimension. He emphasizes the importance of the mental battle that accompanies the confrontation of fear. For Goggins, facing fears is as much about changing one's mindset and self-perception as it is about overcoming the external challenge at hand. He advocates for a mentality of embracing discomfort and using it as a catalyst for personal development. The role of visualization and self-talk. In his journey to overcome fears, Goggins also highlights the role of visualization and positive self-talk. He would often visualize himself successfully overcoming his fears and completing his goals, reinforcing a positive narrative in his mind. This mental rehearsal helped him build confidence and reduce the power that fear held over him. Positive self-talk, in the form of affirmations and counteracting negative thoughts, was another tool Goggins used to fortify his mental resilience against fear. Transcending fear. Ultimately, Goggins's experiences with facing fears illustrate a profound transformation. By repeatedly confronting what scared him the most, he was able to transcend his fears and redefine what was possible for himself. This journey was not about becoming fearless in the literal sense, but about learning to push forward in spite of fear. Goggins's story shows that facing fears head-on can lead to significant personal growth, expanded boundaries, and an empowered sense of self. In essence, Goggins teaches that fears, while inherently challenging, are not insurmountable barriers. Instead, they are opportunities to strengthen one's character, resolve, and capacity for resilience. His life exemplifies the idea that the act of facing and overcoming fears is a pivotal step in mastering one's mind and defying the odds. Chapter 5. The Cookie Jar. The cookie jar is a metaphorical concept introduced by David Goggins as a mental reservoir of personal achievements and overcome adversities. This concept plays a crucial role in Goggins's approach to building mental toughness and resilience. The cookie jar serves as a source of strength and motivation, especially in moments of doubt or when facing new challenges. Conceptualization of the cookie jar. The idea behind the cookie jar is to have a mental inventory of all the obstacles one has overcome, the hardships endured, and the personal victories achieved, no matter how big or small. Each of these memories is like a cookie stored in the jar. Whenever Goggins faces a new challenge or finds himself in a situation where his resolve is tested, he reaches into this cookie jar to remind himself of what he has already accomplished and the difficulties he has already surmounted. Role in building resilience. The cookie jar is instrumental in building resilience because it provides tangible proof of one's ability to overcome adversity. This evidence is crucial during moments of weakness or when the temptation to give up is strong. By reflecting on past triumphs, Goggins reinforces his belief in his own capabilities, which in turn bolsters his confidence to tackle current challenges. Source of motivation. Beyond serving as a reminder of past successes, the cookie jar also acts as a motivational tool. It reminds Goggins that he has faced tough situations before and emerged victorious. This realization generates a powerful motivational boost, encouraging a mindset of perseverance and tenacity. The cookie jar essentially becomes a well of inspiration that Goggins can draw from, fueling his drive to push through pain, fatigue, and fear. Personal reflection and growth. The process of adding to the cookie jar also involves a degree of personal reflection and growth. Each time Goggins overcomes a new challenge, he not only adds another cookie to the jar but also takes the opportunity to reflect on the journey and the lessons learned. This reflection fosters a mindset of continuous improvement and personal development, emphasizing the importance of learning from every experience. Application beyond physical challenges. While Goggins often applies the cookie jar concept in the context of physical endurance and military training, it is a versatile tool that can be applied to any area of life. Whether facing professional setbacks, personal struggles, or academic challenges, the cookie jar can provide a source of strength and inspiration. It is a reminder that past successes can inform and empower future endeavors. The cookie jar is a powerful mental tool that encapsulates the essence of resilience, motivation, and personal growth. By keeping a mental record of all the obstacles overcome and challenges faced, Goggins demonstrates how individuals can tap into their past experiences to fuel their current and future pursuits. This concept underscores the importance of acknowledging one's achievements and using them as a foundation for overcoming new adversities, ultimately contributing to a stronger, more resilient self. Chapter 6. Calloused Mind. David Goggins' concept of developing a calloused mind is a metaphor for building mental toughness and resilience through repeated exposure to challenges and discomfort. Much like the physical calluses that form on the hands as a protective response to friction and pressure, a calloused mind develops as a psychological response to adversity, stress, and hardship. This concept is central to Goggins' philosophy and is a key element in understanding his approach to overcoming obstacles and achieving personal growth. Formation of a calloused mind. The formation of a calloused mind begins with deliberately placing oneself in challenging situations that push one's mental and physical boundaries. Goggins believes that by regularly stepping out of one's comfort zone and facing difficult tasks, an individual can gradually build up mental resilience. This process involves enduring discomfort, overcoming fear, and persisting in the face of adversity, which, over time, strengthens the mind's ability to handle stress and pressure. Embracing discomfort. A crucial aspect of developing a calloused mind is learning to embrace discomfort rather than avoiding it. Goggins argues that in today's comfort-driven society, many people shy away from situations that cause discomfort, thereby missing opportunities for growth. By actively seeking out and embracing challenging experiences, one can condition the mind to become more adaptable and resilient in the face of future challenges. Mental toughness and discipline. A calloused mind is characterized by an exceptional level of mental toughness and discipline. This toughness enables individuals to persevere through situations that would otherwise break their spirit or resolve. Discipline, on the other hand, is the force that keeps one focused on goals and committed to pushing through pain, fatigue, and setbacks. Together, mental toughness and discipline form the backbone of a calloused mind, empowering individuals to achieve their full potential. Transformation through adversity. Goggins views adversity not as a barrier but as a catalyst for personal transformation. The process of developing a calloused mind transforms an individual's relationship with pain and hardship. Instead of perceiving these experiences negatively, they are seen as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. This shift in perspective is a hallmark of a calloused mind and is instrumental in achieving extraordinary feats. Application in various aspects of life. While the concept of a calloused mind is often associated with physical endurance and military training, its applications extend far beyond these realms. A calloused mind is equally valuable in navigating personal crises, professional challenges, and the everyday stresses of life. It equips individuals with the resilience and fortitude needed to tackle a wide range of obstacles. from career setbacks to personal loss. The development of a calloused mind is a deliberate and challenging process that requires continuous exposure to discomfort and adversity. However, the rewards of this process are significant, leading to enhanced mental toughness, discipline, and resilience. By adopting Goggins's approach to building a calloused mind, individuals can transform their relationship with pain and hardship, turning obstacles into stepping stones toward personal growth and achievement. Chapter 7. Taking Souls. David Goggins's concept of taking souls is a psychological strategy aimed at gaining a mental advantage in competitive or challenging situations. It involves performing at such an exceptional level and with such unyielding determination that it not only surpasses expectations but also serves to demoralize opponents or competition. This concept is deeply rooted in Goggins's experiences in military training and endurance sports, but it transcends these contexts to offer insights into overcoming adversity and asserting dominance through sheer willpower and mental toughness. Psychological edge. Taking souls is about establishing a psychological edge in any scenario where there's a competitive element, be it in sports, professional settings, or personal challenges. The essence of this concept lies in the ability to push oneself beyond perceived limits, thereby affecting the morale and mental state of others involved. It's a form of psychological warfare where your performance and resilience serve as a weapon against the spirit of your competitors. Beyond physical performance. While the concept might imply a focus on physical performance, its core is deeply mental. Taking souls is about adopting a mindset where you commit to pushing beyond the boundaries of what is considered possible, thereby setting a new standard. This commitment is not just about hard work, it's about a deep-seated resolve to outperform and outlast, regardless of the circumstances. Impact on competition. The impact of taking souls on competitors or adversaries is profound. When they witness someone enduring beyond reasonable limits, maintaining pace when everyone else is faltering, or simply refusing to give in to fatigue, pain, or despair, it can be psychologically devastating. This isn't just about physical prowess. It's the mental fortitude and indomitable spirit that can lead others to question their own resolve and capabilities. Inner strength and adversity. At its heart, taking souls is about finding and harnessing inner strength in the midst of adversity. Goggins's use of this concept underscores the idea that the most challenging moments can be opportunities to assert dominance and strength. By thriving in adversity, one not only progresses personally but also sets a precedent that can influence the mindset and performance of others around them. Empowerment and motivation. For Goggins, taking souls is also a source of personal empowerment and motivation. It serves as a reminder that the human spirit is capable of extraordinary feats when driven by a purposeful and resilient mindset. This concept encourages individuals to dig deep, find their inner strength, and use it to not only overcome their challenges but also to inspire and lead by example. In summary, taking souls encapsulates a strategic approach to facing challenges that goes beyond mere physical endurance or skill. It's about cultivating a mindset of extreme resilience and determination that not only propels you forward, but also has a profound psychological impact on those around you. By embodying this concept, Goggins demonstrates the power of the human spirit to not just endure, but to dominate in the face of adversity. Chapter 8. The 10 Challenges. David Goggins's book, Can't Hurt Me, is not only an account of his extraordinary life, but also a guide designed to push readers beyond their perceived limits. The 10 challenges he presents are integral to this, each crafted to instill the principles of resilience, mental toughness, and self-discipline. These challenges encourage readers to engage in deep self-reflection, set ambitious goals, and systematically work towards achieving them. Here's a detailed look at these challenges. Challenge 1. The Accountability Mirror. Goggins asks readers to write down all the things they don't like about themselves or their life, with no sugarcoating, and post these notes on a mirror. This exercise is about confronting the uncomfortable truths about oneself and setting the stage for genuine change. Challenge 2. The Bad Hand. This challenge involves reflecting on the challenges and adversities one has faced in life, acknowledging them as part of one's story, but not as defining features. It's about understanding that one's bad hand can be a source of strength and resilience. Challenge 3. The warrior mentality. Readers are encouraged to push past their normal stopping point in any activity. Whether it's in physical training, studying, or working, the goal is to go beyond when the mind initially signals to stop, thereby expanding one's mental and physical limits. Challenge 4. The cookie jar. This challenge requires creating a literal or metaphorical cookie jar, a repository of past achievements and obstacles overcome. Whenever facing a new challenge or feeling defeated, one should recall these cookies to fuel perseverance and motivation. Challenge 5. Removing the governor. Goggins compares the mind to an engine with a governor, a device that limits performance. This challenge is about identifying and dismantling the self-imposed limitations, pushing oneself further in all aspects of life. Challenge 6. The armored mind. To build a mind that can withstand any challenge, Goggins challenges readers to put themselves in uncomfortable situations or to do something that scares them. This could range from public speaking to a tough physical challenge, with the aim of building mental fortitude. Challenge 7. The most powerful weapon. This challenge is about sharpening one's mind through the pursuit of knowledge and learning. Goggins urges readers to set aside time daily for reading, studying, or learning a new skill, emphasizing continuous personal development. Challenge 8. The schedule. Goggins advocates for meticulous time management and scheduling. He challenges readers to examine how they spend their time, eliminate time-wasting activities, and create a tight schedule that prioritizes goals and personal growth. Challenge 9. The uncommon amongst uncommon. In this challenge, Goggins encourages readers to assess their circle and their own standing within it. The aim is to continuously strive to be the uncommon amongst uncommon, pushing oneself to stand out even among high achievers. Challenge 10. The empowerment of failure. Finally, Goggins presents a challenge that revolves around reflecting on past failures, not with regret, but as learning experiences. This challenge is about embracing failure as a step towards growth, resilience, and ultimately, success. Each challenge is a step in a journey of self-discovery and transformation, designed to break down the barriers of comfort and fear, fostering a mindset capable of overcoming any obstacle. Goggins's challenges are not just tasks, but a call to a lifelong commitment to growth, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of one's highest potential. Conclusion. Can't Hurt Me is not just a memoir, it's a call to action. Goggins's life story and philosophy challenge the reader to examine their own limits and potential. His message is clear. Through self-discipline, mental toughness, and hard work, one can overcome any obstacle and achieve greatness. The book is a powerful reminder that the mind is the most powerful tool at our disposal, and with the right mindset, we can defy the odds stacked against us. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Your support means the world to us. Click subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to enjoy our upcoming audiobooks. Together, let's continue this amazing journey through stories and tales.